We arrived in Lisbon yesterday. It was pouring rain and we had so much fun. We walked around with this broken umbrella that was here at the Airbnb and it was literally pouring, so we tried to explore the center, but it was very hard to actually experience everything. It was very beautiful and we saw some very beautiful parts. I'm sorry about the noise. There's construction outside, but the apartment was so damp because it was raining. We couldn't really open the windows that much, so now we have everything open for a moment and hopefully it will be a little bit more aired out in here. It's very beautiful. It's in the Alfama part, which is the oldest part of Lisbon. It's the only part of the city that survived the 1755 earthquake, if I'm correct. So this is the oldest part, most historic part, and then the center is also really beautiful and historic, but it's less old. Oh my god, this construction. So we just had a wonderful day, but very, very cold and rainy. And then today it's finally clearing up. So I'm so excited about that. So right now we're just going to walk to the Towel Museum. Arjan was like, that sounds really boring. But I've watched a couple of other vlogs and they all said it sounds boring, but it's really interesting and fun. So we're just going to try it and see if it's nice. I'm actually excited to go to a museum. The weather is actually going to be quite nice the rest of the day. So we're just going to do that, hopefully have some more amazing food because the food has been great, and just enjoy the culture, have some fun in Lisbon, filming a little vlog for you. As I mentioned earlier, the Tile Museum came highly recommended online and I'd say it's definitely worth a visit. I was really impressed by the intricate and beautiful tile designs, but what I loved most were the displays explaining how they were made. It was fascinating to learn how the colors were mixed using natural materials and how tile making techniques evolved over time. Beyond just the art, it's also a fun way to get a glimpse into Lisbon's and Portugal's history. If you're planning a visit, I'd recommend timing it so that the church is open. It's a great way to see the tiles in their original setting. The church and possibly the museum close around 1 to 2 p.m, but I'd double check their official website to be sure. Overall, I really enjoyed the experience and would definitely recommend it. Sat down at the cafe from the Tile Museum and we're going to try one of the local delicacies that we haven't tried yet. I'm sorry if I look a little weird, but I've been so cold, so I'm layering whatever I have. Arjan says I don't look weird. Okay, so this is a croissant that also looks very, very different than what we are used to. And then this is one of those local pastries. So we thought we'd take one of each. And I have hot chocolate, and Arjan of course has an Americano.
Very nice. A little bit of coffee.
Okay, taste test.
Here we go. A little bit crunchy on the outside. I think you will like it because it's a little bit of hot too.
Of what?
A little bit hot, like warm.
Oh, warm? Yeah, I love that. What's the grade?
The grade is
8 out of 10. That's
Nice.
pretty good.
It's really nice.
Wow.
Part 2 of the taste test.
Oh, it's very different than I thought.
It's really nice.
The inside tastes like those the pudding things in Italy in Rome that I really, really like. I can't grade it yet. I'll give you the grade later. Okay, so we just left the town museum and we walked to this gorgeous basilique. And I owe you a grade. So the grade I'm gonna give for the local delicacy, I'll put the name on the screen because I don't know, is I think a 9 or 9.5 maybe, because I really, really like the texture and the taste and that it was warm. It's probably one of my favorite things I've ever eaten on a trip. So yeah, absolutely loved it. And now we're just gonna go inside the basilique. I think it's just open. So I mean, it looks really beautiful from the outside. So we just went back home for a minute to relax and now we're just gonna go out for the rest of the afternoon and the night. So we're just going to look around the center a bit more and just find a nice place to eat, hopefully. Just up there and now we're down here. Okay, we got, I think, a local delicacy, so it's burnt
Chestnuts.
Burnt chestnuts. He said when they cool down it's good with butter and salt, but you can eat them now like this. So that's...
Moet wel de schil eraf halen.
Oh, I have to take the outside off, Arjan says.
Slim hè?
That looks better, yeah.
Ja, anders kan je er niet in bijten. Slim hè?
They're still hot. For you?
It's nice.
Okay, so we had to get away from the fountain because it was starting getting really busy. Verdict is we love the chestnuts. We have both never had it, so we always love eating something local. And the man who sold it to us was so nice because we were 20 cents short and he still gave it to us, which was so sweet. I wanted to tip him, but I didn't have money, so. But the chestnuts were really, really good. I would give it like an 8, 8.5 probably. You?
Me too.
We really like them,
Yeah.
so yeah, totally recommend. So the plan is today to go to Sintra, which is a city, I think. I don't think it's a village, it's a city. It's about 15 minutes by bus from Lisbon, but we also have to walk for like 40 minutes or something to the bus station is what I gathered really quickly. So we're just gonna walk to the station and we'll see what bus goes out what time. I hope we can just get on it without having a reservation or anything. So we're just going to wing it, and maybe on the way we'll get some breakfast or get some breakfast there. And yeah, I'm really excited to see something else. I feel like on the one hand, there's still so much more to see from Lisbon, but I also feel that since we've been here for 2 days, we've seen quite a lot of the city, and I'm excited to see another part of the country that is very different, I hope and I think. And of course, we're also excited to see a bit more green. Ariane is hoping to see some birds. I'm just excited to be in nature a little bit more. Like, I'm not entirely sure, but I think Sintra is really very green area, so let's hope for that, because I'm craving some nature. And the sun is out today, it's stunning. So I'm still dressed quite warm in a lot of layers, but I'm not very good with cold on trips. So I'm just doing my best to like dress in layers and not let the cold get me down. But today is looking really nice and I'm just embracing it and making the most out of it. I got this one again. It was so good yesterday. Ariane's cappuccino looks great. With a bit of sugar. I ordered a hot water and I brought my own tea. Because I can't have caffeine and most teas have caffeine in it. Okay, so I ordered another one of these and I thought it was gonna be like flan. Like, I don't know if you saw my Lyon vlog, but flan really wasn't for me. So I thought it was going to be like that. But it's like a puff pastry and it has like a really sweet cream in it and it's so good. It's literally one of my favorite things to eat now. So I ordered another one. I'm super happy with it and yeah. What was it called? Pastel de Nata. So I have to learn that name because this is really good. And it's really cheap everywhere. This was only like 180 or something. And we're at the station, so you know it's going to be more expensive than normal. we just had lunch and now we're just gonna go and walk to the top of the hill or the mountain. There's a Moorish castle and then there's the National Palace of Pena. So we're just gonna see how far we make it, but the walk up is already really nice. The plants and stuff are amazing and gorgeous. So I mean, they said it's really steep. So far it's okay, but we'll see how I feel in an hour. At the start of the walk, there are a lot of tuk-tuks and taxis and stuff, and they're like, oh, it's a 1 hour walk upstairs. You should take the taxi and then you pay them, I'm sure, a small fee, and they take you to the top. But we actually watched a documentary beforehand and it said that the walk upstairs is actually really gorgeous, and it really is. So if you are able, I would definitely just go for the walk because there's so much to see on the way, and so far it hasn't been that steep. Like, it's a little steep, but it's beautiful. We're almost there.
Almost.
Ik zeg, waar is hem op? Ik heb hem al. Okay, so we just walked to the Noorse Kasteel, or Moors, sorry, the Moors Castle, and both of the castles cost money. We didn't realize that. So we were like, we're just gonna go to the other one because that one has cafes and stuff, and we are craving like tea, coffee, something sweet. The lunch was very cheesy. It was like the most intense goat cheese ever. It was really nice, but I'm good on cheese for a while. And now we just really want a snack, so we were like, we're just gonna choose between either one of them, and it's only a 300-meter walk from one to the other, so we're on our way to the next and looking forward to it. Sintra and the hike upstairs and the palace and castles are very nice and beautiful, but it's almost like Disneyland when it comes to crowdedness, and you have to buy a separate entry ticket for the garden, the palace, the castle, and then you have to wait in line. For us personally, that wasn't really worth it. I'm glad we got to see it, but I wouldn't really recommend it. But you decide for yourself. It is stunning, so maybe you don't mind waiting in line for everything. That being said, we had an amazing trip and we still did so much more after this one. So thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to watch part 2 that comes out next week. I hope you enjoyed it and I can't wait for you to see part 2. Bye!